Voila! Some alclad sheets. Voila! Aluminium casing.
Fix-It sees what you did there. How creative.
Howdy folks, welcome back to Satisfactory. Going to dive right in today with a bit of road building. Because obviously I would like a decent way to get to the top of the mountain. This is the first attempt at trying to build something. I made it 3 wide so trucks can pass each other easily. I wanted to try and follow the landscape as best I could. But if we get round here, I used the maximum height ramp here, and I'm not quite sure I enjoy how steep it is. I mean, it works perfectly fine, but I would prefer it if roads were not this harsh. I would like them to be gentler. There is one little problem in that, and that is this mountain is so high that the length of the road I would require to even build a road that gentle takes it quite far. We zoom this down. Whee! So this is about as gentle as I would like the slope to be. This is the middle height ramp. And as you can see, if I did build the road straight, it would go all the way across the steel lake to the other side. Now I could do that, or I could do as I've done down here, and I could snake the road around. Maybe wrap it around this spire or something. What I will do first is I will just build this road all the way down there, and I'll have a look and see what that feels like. It might be a bit much, but we'll see. Now this is a big, long, straight road. It does reach the top of the mountain. It does occur to me that I could use this for train tracks as well, which is why I am actually genuinely contemplating it. If I go over here for a second. Now, like I said, I don't want to use the tall ramp, because I think that's too steep for a road. This, like on the face of it, looks like it's a bit much, doesn't it? One of the things I want to avoid is I don't want highways miles in the sky. That doesn't appeal to me. That's why I built this original road snaking down the hill, because that way I could have it go with the landscape. And as I build more roads, I think that's how they're going to be. This, however, there are some pros and there are some cons. Mostly I don't think I like just having a big road in the sky like that. That's way too much. However, having one big straight road does allow me to have the train tracks able to reach the top of the mountain as well. So that's a perk. Now, if I concentrated on the rest of the road network being close to the ground and following the landscape, then I don't think having 1 or 2 big sort of set pieces wouldn't be too bad. So as awful as this potentially might look, if this is like a rare occurrence, having 1 or 2 roads that look like this, I think might be okay. As for how to build it, I think what I can do is I can put up some like bridge supports here and on the other side of the lake. And maybe build some arches underneath the bridge to hold it all together. I'll have to play with it a bit because I'm unsure currently. For general roads, I think this option's better. But for the purpose of getting up this mountain, I may have to use this one instead. So before we do any big building projects today, I'm going to tinker with this for a few hours. Especially if I want to try and do the bauxite today. I'll have a go at trying to make this look nice. Which, in my track record, isn't... there isn't high hopes, is there? But I'll give it a go. And see what we come up with. Now this is what we're dealing with at this point. I've got a lot of the structural scaffolding in place. Ignore this line here. I'm using that to build. I think I've got the curve all right. I'm not all that convinced about the tower segment. Oh, train. It's on there for a test. I should go over there and have a look. The best thing about this so far is this train. Because of where I've put the train station for testing. Whee! It gets like 250 kilometers an hour, and then it just stops. Good thing there isn't inertia, because I just go flying through the forest. So yes, this is it so far. I think I'm doing alright. I need to add some more crossbeams, I think, to make it look a bit less sparse. Like I have underneath here. Whee! Yeah, that definitely looks better. Ooh, I missed a bar down there. I shall keep on tracking on. And back into Satisfactory. And back into Satisfactory Modeler. We're going to look at the flow chart for the bauxite. So we're going to start off with 480 bauxite ore. We're going to worry about the one pure vein at the moment. And we can take out a maximum of 480 a minute because of our conveyor belt. So that can go into... What does that go into? Oh wow, there's a couple of... These purple ones are alternate recipes, so we shan't worry about that at the moment. Luminous solution. 480 goes into 4 refineries. We also need water. Ta-da! 6 water extractors. It produces silica. Huh. So a luminous solution goes to aluminium scrap. Wait, what was that? Electrode aluminum scrap. Takes less coal? Takes petroleum coke. That's interesting. That's an alternate recipe I don't have, but... That's something to aspire to, isn't it? Okay, so that takes coal. 240 of it. Produces 720 scrap, which goes to... Wow, I can have pure. Interesting. So this requires silica, but we produce a little bit of silica. And we need some more. Which is 240 quartz. Okay. And that produces the casing, right? Yes. The casing and the sheet. And the sheet we need copper for, so we need copper ingot, but I think we want the pure one, right, with the water? So it needs a tiny amount of raw ore. That's nice. And then we can get the water from our water extractors. 6.1, it's not a lot, is it? Now, the only thing that's left over here is the water in the center. I'm assuming I can pump it back into the beginning. But I'm worried that if the pipes fill up with water and fills up the output, then the machines will stop producing. So it's probably safer if I just use it for something else, right? I can make copper sheets out of it. Because I don't have copper sheets going out yet, so that requires ingot. So if I have 120 raw ore, whoopsie daisy, I can produce all of this. 240 copper sheets, 160 aluminium casings, and 240 alclad sheets. So using the one pure node and the 480 belts that I have, I can produce all of this. Again, like before, if I have some basic resources, I can unlock all of the things, and then with the things I unlock, I can build the bigger factories. So I'll start with this. What does this mean? Why is it going at 8, 9%, 9%, 10%? What does that represent? I wish I knew. So before I start building, there's a couple of things I want to do. I want to get some crystal oscillators because I want to build a... Build a radio beacon up there so I know where all of the resources are. And I have a couple of hard drives. Copper alloy ingot. I don't think I want this one because it's just a combination of copper ore and iron ore, and I don't want to use my iron ore to make copper. So... maybe I rescan this one? It's definitely a better recipe for turbo fuel, but I don't feel like I need it right now. Or at least I don't want to use it right now. That looks good. And then we have sloppy alumina here, and a pure caterium. Again, just water, and I get ingots. But this, the sloppy alumina... I may have to change over for a sec, hold on. So this is our little setup that we're going to try and do for today, to try and get our aluminium going. If I take this one, because this is the sloppy alumina, right? So 240 copper sheets, 160, 240. So if we cut this, and then we replace this with sloppy alumina, it produces more at the end. So that's very useful. Okay, so if we cut this out, and then produce pure aluminium. We don't need the quartz. I see, it produces less. Okay, so the pure aluminium is nice, but we don't want that. It uses quartz, but we would receive more product at the end of it. So that's fine. We want the sloppy alumina. And out of these two, I'll go with the pure iron. Hello! Boing. So this is what I've got so far. I'm still unconvinced about these support sections. But it's coming along alright. I don't know about the colour. Do you think red's alright? I did try green, like a oxidized copper sort of thing. But that looked way out of place. Just imagine that, but like neon green. It was very weird. I did try some designs up here. Again, unconvinced. I think I need to tinker with it a bit more. Pling. Rename. Red. No power. Hello? Indeed. Oh, I see. This isn't connected right. Yep. That makes sense. What are these train stations called? Timmersdala and Dorstedt. Dorstedt. They're interesting names, aren't they? I wonder if they mean anything to the developers. So, first off, we need 3 refineries. Well, 2.4. And 4 water extractors. But they fit in this river, I hope they do. There appears to be Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. How's my health? Ooh. There appears to be uranium. But, I don't know if that's cool or not. Water extractor. Can I get one in here? Can I get one there? Get one there. Oh, another one. And 4. Two, 3. Need to split stuff going in. This is going to be making the sloppy stuff, right? Yes. Here comes the bauxite. And then we plug in the water. Pipeline Mark II, I will take the middle one. Put it down here. We take a junction. Then we pump all the water into these two. We take the pipe over here. Then we take the pipe over here. The junction here. And another junction here. And another junction there. Water into there. Water into there. Water into here. Water, hello? Hello, water. Maybe? Maybe water? Okay, cool. Yes? Yes, okay. That's fine. So now it's producing just the alumina solution. So, coal. There's some here. How much is this? Impure. How much is this? Pure. So I guess we pipe from over there then. Pipe. Belt. Then I will take the pipe here. It onto... Do we have a straight? We have a straight. Pipe too long. Pipe too long. There. Good lord, hello. Fancy seeing you here. Crikey. You... behave. Okay, so now we just need the coal. Hello? Who spat at me? I see it. I see it. Reduction, Mach to minor. There. And power it. 280, right? So one more will do. Now we need to take this all the way back to the sloppy, sloppy alumina. Who likes spaghetti? I don't think I really need to worry about there being belts on the ground, because this place isn't really good for a car. Oh, right. What's the best way to do this? This up to there somehow. There we go. So next up we need to deal with the aluminium scrap, which is going in with silica, and we need to deal with the water, which we're going to use for the copper sheet. I've just realized what I can actually use is I can use this water with the foundries where we're going to double our copper ingots, can't we? The constructors are easy. All I have to do is blueprints. Constructor times 25. We're missing cable. So I need to go back and get some cable. Unless there's some in my truck. Look at me being all prepared. Aha. There's the quartz. Can I just do it all from up here? Wouldn't that be lovely? Nope, that's way too far out of reach. Why am I dying? Why am I dying? Why am I dying? Nowhere near you. Stop it. Stop it. What's killing me? What is killing me? Please don't. Oh! Do you want another? Where'd he go? Would you like another one? Have another one. Oh, you want a third? Oh, you're hungry for thirds? That's what you get. We need Is this up over these normal? Whoa! What the heck happened there? It's bounced into the air for no particular reason. This one's pure. Why am I wasting my time with this? Bring that up there. Oh, okay. Okay. That goes there. And then we take another one as far as we can. Gonna watch fuel on my jetpack. And we take this up here. Haha! Kablooey! Right, blueprints, constructors, the import. There it goes in there, right? Why am I missing encased industrial beam? Why do I miss these things? Luckily, the truck stop is just down there. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I'm so glad I built that high enough so I can go over the top of the train. Or else my shins would be gone. And then this makes silica. I will copy the settings and then I will paste that into every single constructor. God bless Blueprint. So now that's all making silica. Good lord, we have so much already. It's been going for like 2 seconds. Calm yourselves. Ten foundries. So this needs to make aluminium. Copy. Paste. How did that get there? Hello? Wait, what? What's happening here? You're supposed to be making stuff, right? You don't have water. Why don't you have water? Is the water not powerful enough? Is the head lift too low? I can give you head lift. You're working now? Yes? Yes? Okay, that's... Okay, then we got... Luminous illusion, yes, yes, that's going into there. With the coal, yes. Make aluminium scrap. The aluminium scrap is going, yes. Into the range of foundries. We take the... silica. The foundries are getting the aluminium scrap and the silica, and now producing aluminium ingots. Aluminium ingot. Right, all that's really left to do now is turn the ingots into the things we need for unlocking tier 7 stuff, which is just a bunch more machines. But this production is going to back up pretty quickly because the foundries making the aluminium scrap is also producing water, and the water is backing up, so I need to use the water. Now, is it possible for me to just pump it back into the system? Is the question. I'm going to remove this for the time being. How does... See, here's what I'm concerned about. I just grab a pipe. I just grab this pipe here. What is happening there? So this is now pumping water. If I put this straight into here, like this, in theory that's going back into the system and it's going to be reused for more sloppy alumina, right? However, if this pipe fills up, there's no output for the water from the aluminium scrap, which means that machine will stop running because this will be completely full of water. So I'm nervous about doing it that way, because that sounds like troubleshooting along the way. I mean, it must be possible to do that, right? If you set it up correctly? That's probably the intention. But I don't really understand the fluid dynamics all that much. So I might balls it up pretty easily. So because of that, I have to deal with 288 water a minute. I could sit here and flush it manually till we get the things we need, but that's not good. I can't put water into the sink, which, you know, saying it out loud you think you would be able to. But, yeah, water doesn't go into a sink. Liquids don't go into sinks. Which is why I was going to make the copper sheet. Copper, where's copper? Now there is quartz. Is there no copper nearby? Oh, there's quartz. There's copper. Jeez, that's less than ideal, isn't it? Yeah, the copper is down there. That's not far, it's just down there. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Like, I'm fine taking it straight up, it's fine. It's going to look ugly as sin for a while, that's all. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, look, my aluminium scrap has absolutely stopped. God, I wish I could flush water. Keep flushing the water. Get rid of all of it. And production begins again. But hey, it's working. Now that we have the copper, we can now build the refineries to make the ingots. So we need 10.2 refineries. So we'll do 11 refineries and 100 and something rather water, which is just one more water extractor, which is fine. We'll build it over here. Anything here? Nope, just a thing. Cool. Whee! Wow, I keep the inertia if I jump in the air. That's a cool way to travel. Hi! Ah, the radio beacons are quite big, aren't they? I didn't notice that before. So we need 11 refineries for turning the copper ore into copper ingots. All of this is making pure copper. Right, all of that is now... well, it should be taken in the water, right? Yes. Slowly. So now that we have all the copper ingots going, we now need 12.8 refineries, so we'll build 13. And I will take the water from over here with the alumina scrap, combine that with the copper ingots, and have a bunch of copper sheets. The sheets. The sheets. I said that properly, I swear. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 13. There we go. Our excess water is now being pumped into the refineries. Now we just need to take the ingots. All of them. Out come the ingots. In go the ingots. Copper sheets. Now we need to take the copper sheets out. There we go. 288 copper sheets a minute. And to just stop it from overflowing, I've just split it and I'm sending half into a sink. And then once this fills up, everything will just go into the sink. But that's fine, I don't need copper sheets that often. As long as I have a box of it, it's fine with me. So now all of the water is being used, so the aluminium is just going to be constantly being pumped out now. Which is good. So now we can take the aluminium ingots that we've made. Ha! We can start turning those into the aluminium casings and the alclad sheets. So we need 3.2 constructors and 9.6 assemblers. That's really easy. We just need space for it. Of which I am quickly running out of. Let's just do it over here. Cut down all the trees. Cut it all down. Cut it all down. More. More. Keep cutting. Keep cutting. Can't stop, won't stop, can't stop, won't stop. I'm picking up some mushrooms, of all things. Which is fine, because I realise there is some mushroom research that I haven't done yet, isn't there? Voila! some alclad sheets. Now we just need to build a couple of constructors, and we will have the casings. Voila! Aluminium casing. And all of this has taken a big pile of constructors and a big mess of absolute spaghetti. Look at that. That's absolutely horrific. All of this for one little vein of bauxite. It's only a Mark II miner as well. If we get a Mark III miner, this is all doubled. And if we plug in all of these other veins of bauxite, there's another pure one, so it's easily like quadrupled or quintupled. Once I get around to building the big factory for it, it's going to be quite massive. So while I am building a pile of aluminium casings and alclad sheets, I would like to go around and look for some hard drives. Because I did see the alternate recipe for the petroleum coke. So instead of over here where we're taking coal in, for the aluminium scrap, if I could produce the petroleum coke, because I want to do that anyway, that might be a good thing. So I'm going to see if I can find some hard drives. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. Repairs needed. You need something I don't have. Ah! How much health have I got? I might be alright. I just want to dive in and have a look. Repairs needed. You need something I don't have. Ah! 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 There's another hard drive. It's also surrounded by uranium. Why is every hard drive surrounded by uranium? Open door. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Yoink. Run away, run away, run away, run away. Ha! 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 Ooh, there's one. You need a rotor. Yoink. Hi.
Surface genetic sampling indicates this freighter may have come from a planet run by apes.
Are you being serious, or was that a subtle dig? In the background, I've been building some crystal oscillators as well. I haven't built a factory or anything, I've just been feeding a manufacturer. So I can get this. Hopefully it shows up on the radio tower thingy-majiggy.
Object scanner magnetic sensitivity increased.
Aha!
It can now detect the signal of any hard drives at crash sites in your region.
What does the tower say, if anything? It'd be nice if it did, wouldn't it? There's one. But it doesn't really show where that one is, does it? It just says there's one in the radius. I see one. I see one all the way atop of the mountain. And it is... Ah! I have the thing. Yoink. Oh. Ah! Right there. I see it. I see it. Hello down there. What do you need? Copper sheets? I've just been making those. Yoink. There's still a cave here, but I don't think there's any reason to go in there. Do I dare venture into the hole? What is in the hole? That is underneath my home base. It's a deep hole, isn't it? Where is this leading me? Oh. It just loops around to the Sam. That's not too bad. Summer sloop.
Cancel. Cancel. Cancel.
You okay? What are we consuming? Your blood or something, right? Isn't that what you said last time? We have to consume your blood. I don't know why we're consuming blood. Or what the blood is. What is your blood? Is your blood something we can mine? Is your blood the Sam? I haven't actually found any little... Like, I found the Sommer sloops, obviously, and the Mercer spheres. But I haven't seen any, like, alien structure or anything. I've just found, like, bits. It's not even like a ruined pillar or something, it's just... These archways appear to, have hexagons in the middle of them. Like scaffolding. Methinks they aren't natural. So the hover pack. We can do this. Hover pack pod launch.
Milestone reached. The hover pack draws energy from nearby power connections, and so can only be used in their vicinity. It provides an excellent vantage point of your work, which
Shiny.
you clearly need. Otherwise, you
Whoa.
would have optimized that obvious problem by now.
Indeed, Ada. So what do I need for that? Preferred fuel. Oh my god, he can just... Ha! So what fuel does it take? Hello? How do I change the mode of everything? Can I just hover forever? Hello? I can just fly now. Is that what's going on? Oh, why did it stop? I ran out of something. Allows pioneers to move vertically and hover in midair to improve building efficiency and factory traversal. Wirelessly connects to nearby power poles and buildings. Oh! It works if I'm close to things. Ah, right. So if I get closer to this... Gotcha. Understood. So next up is Conveyor Belt Mark V. God, everything is gold now. I kind of want to use the fancy light-up neon helmet. But I think the
Enhance.
Indeed. I think the ear one is a bit true to form, isn't it? Logistics Mark 5 pod launch.
Milestone reached. Fixit dedicated this milestone to the conveyor belt and lift Mark 5. They may be implying that your factory could be further optimized. While they are correct, I believe they are setting unreasonable expectations.
Oh, it takes outclass sheet.
Having all of humanity very definitely relying on your work is a lot of pressure. It's a good thing I'm here.
Can I... Oh, wow, look at that. It gets covered in stars. And a gold trim. Over the Christmas skin. There you go. Control systems development. Pod launch.
Milestone reached. Several parts more efficient and powerful than the human brain can now be made to compensate for many deficiencies otherwise encountered in future development efforts. The blender enables you to mix and/or combine parts and fluids for more complex recipes. Most importantly, project part number 6, the assembly director system, should be produced and delivered to the space elevator as soon as possible.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. Okay, so that's everything right now, right? Yeah, I need to find out how to get the hazmat suit, but that's all of tier 7 unlocked, pretty much. So now to progress here, I need the radio control unit and the supercomputers to get to nuclear power. So what do I need for that? Radio control unit is a manufacturer with aluminium casings, crystal oscillators, and computers. Okay. And the supercomputers are computers... What? AI limiters. Computers, AI limiters, high-speed connectors, and plastic. High-speed connector. Deuterium wire, plastic. Okay, okay. And the assembly director system is adaptive control units and supercomputers. Sulfuric acid. Do we need sulfuric acid for something? Battery? What do we need the battery for? There's nothing here that takes batteries. But we have the ability to make batteries. This is a thing. So in here I can... Gonna be weird, it's weird... Gonna be honest, it's weird seeing the output of a blender being a battery. But okay. Right. So that's... I don't need to concern myself with blenders right now then, if that's what the output is. Okay, so we have a hard drive scanning, it's 2 minutes away. But we have some others that we can look at. Diluted packaged fuel. You actually make it directly into packaged fuel. The packaged fuel is 1 to 2. So this way you could double your fuel. The silicon circuit board. I think considering that I need to build computers and whatnot, I think the silicon circuit board might be the better option. because otherwise I have to worry about plastic to make the circuit boards. So while I don't think this is a good use for quartz, if I need to make a whole bunch of computers, this might be the better option. I'll get that. Second, we have 2 alternate recipes for cable. I'm just going to rescan that. I read both of the steel concrete. Steel canister and wet concrete. I'll be honest, I kind of want that. I'll get the wet concrete. Right, then third we have heavy flexible frame and copper rotors. I'm going to rescan that one too. Yes, 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 the electrode scrap. Yes. Aha, awesome. Oh, what luck. So, hang on. Ha! Yes! Awesome. That's the one I wanted. And then the fourth one... Oh, heavy turbo fuel and alloy ingot. I've skipped both of these in the past, haven't I? Rescan! Recycled plastic, flexible framework. Ah! I guess I get the flexible framework, because if I want plastic, I'll just straight up make plastic. Now, before I end today's episode, there's a couple of things I want to do. Little odd bits. I want to get all these. Add to cart, apparently that one's free. Buy all.
In ancient times, humans would occasionally pretend to be goats while listening to the music recorded on this tape. It was considered high culture, the likes of which humanity might never see again.
Indeed. That's that. Also, I was told I do something with... Apparently if I do something with the coupon... I get something if I do something with the coupon. What can I do with the coupon? I can't make it into anything, can I? Drop. I do something with the coupon. I do something. What if I blow it up? Nope. Can I send it into space? Not really, right? I can only put the project things in it. Can I flush it down the toilet?
That's gone forever now. Well done.
Did I just flush a coupon for no reason? I may have just flushed a coupon for no reason. Can I awesome sync a token?
Fixit sees what you did there. How creative. I have also been creative. There is something extra special for you in the awesome shop. It is a marvel of technology. It is truly the shape of the future. I will be sad if you do not use it and love it and tell any friends you make in the future all about it.
what have you made? I'm sorry, what? What? Really?
Cyber wagon
Really?
unlocked. While creating this, I did not cheat with the width, height, or length. I was able to achieve great
Wha-
capability within the same dimensions and same weight as a normal wagon.
Well,
Part
how
of
do
this
I...
is the fundamental design change. I moved the mast to the outside of the truck. You'll love riding around in this thing.
Is that... I have no idea how Elon Musk describes the Cybertruck. Oh, it's in here, right. That makes sense. Why are the wheels square? It has no fuel. Can I access fuel? Yes. Has one, has one slot. Okay. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. This thing does not handle well. Really? Really? Can I... Help. But why? But... Really? Really? I can't actually use it for any logistical purpose. Come on. Come on. Work. Work. No, stop turning. No. This is ridiculous. Come on, I spent 21 tokens to get you. I wonder if I can, load path. You're not enjoying that, are you? Come on, drive on the path. Nope, you're just gonna sit there and bounce. Fair enough. I'll let you try and figure that out. Okay, well that was weird. I now have a Cybertruck, a Cyber wagon. There we go. So today we've built a big bridge, we've dealt with the bauxite, built some alclad sheets and aluminium casings, unlocked a lot of tier 7, and found a whole bunch of hard drives. Next time, I'm going to try and look at the radio control units and maybe start working on petroleum coke, depending on what I feel like, or what's needed. I would definitely like to try and unlock the Mark III miners and or nuclear power before I start building bigger factories, with the amount of stuff that the aluminium takes up, especially if we're going to start looking at blenders and stuff. So there we go. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for sticking around and watching this nonsense. I know it gets a bit all over the place sometimes. Yeah, thank you very much. See you all next time, folks. Cheerio.